Our national play was clean, so I don't see any problems there. Hello everyone, this is Darius from the Shotcaller, joined here by Chachi. Congratulations on making group stage, and Sheepy. Unlucky.
Thank you.
But it was an incredible series. So Chachi, let me start with you. What kind of was the difference maker at the end there?
I think maybe it was a bit more experience for us, and also I'm not too sure. I think we messed up a few of our national plays and our fundamentals were not as good as it should have been. But I think we won the games where we snowballed the early game, and where we didn't snowball the early game, we lost. Your thoughts on the games, Sheepy?
I mean, our national play was clean, so I don't see any problems there. Yeah, I guess in this one game you stole national like 2 times or something.
Yeah, sexist story, but we still lost it.
Yeah, you know, really funny when we killed Nocturne. Anna is like, okay, guys, this time they can't get it.
Yes, I would have loved to hear the comms there,
Yeah,
but I'm pretty sure it was really chaotic.
Yeah, it was really fun, actually. But yeah, I think the difference maker. I'm not sure. I think the drafts were really interesting. I think it was really close series overall. So I think it's a lot of small things coming together, and yeah, I think that's exactly how a good, you know, 3rd versus 4th place EU match should look like. So yeah,
it's like the small differences. So usually journalists shouldn't ask this question, but I do have to ask you: how did it feel to see the Unicorns of Love logo in the name, or in the name pattern, and not being it on your own gamer tag?
I mean, I personally didn't see it because I didn't look to the crowd, but you could hear the UoL chants all the time.
No, I mean like on the champions, you know, it's seeing like Unicorns of Love as the opponent in champions.
Yeah, I mean, it was a bit weird, of course, since I played 3 years there, so it's a bit nostalgic, but at the same time, I tried to like just look at them as another team and not get too emotionally attached, because then I think I would have played worse.
Does that make you a bit proud to hear that?
Of course. I think probably in the games where we won, Chachi is like, I guess, you know, next one. Yeah, I mean, also, we did the honor of banning 3 top lane champions for Chachi. It was, you know, just to pay the respect. I told them, ban it, guys, and then we actually did.
I mean, it worked out in one game, that's for sure.
Yes.
When I picked the Shen, it backfired a bit, but
yeah.
I think in the last game we definitely looked for something with more prio on top lane, because I felt like if I pick Shen into Renekton again, even if it wasn't banned, then they would just get topside control again, and we didn't win this.
So overall, are you confident in Splyce's ability to go even further in the tournament, now looking at group stage, of course?
I mean, we have chances, but not the highest chances, of course. I think we made a lot of abusable mistakes, and generally the group stage teams are going to be extremely strong, at least I think so. But in the best of 1 series, anything can happen.
Anything can happen there. Overall, the performance of Unicorns of Love, of course, was still pretty remarkable. Happy that the run was made in the first place, and confident for MSI and future Worlds tournaments?
I think we don't have to be, you know, too ashamed of ourselves, because I think we made a relatively strong run. I'm also super proud because I've been only there for 3 months, so one of the splits, and I think we made like massive improvements in the short amount of time, so that we even, you know, got to this level. Obviously, I'm a little bit sad for right now, but I think with more time, obviously, you know, the people are incredibly talented in our roster, and yeah, I think that if we didn't make it this year, there's always the next year. So yeah.
There's always the next year, of course. Chachi can say a few words about that as well. But yeah, overall the series was pretty just destructive as well, a bit chaotic at times. How did you manage to keep composure in order to not let it go out of hand?
I mean, we didn't really manage to. I think it was really chaotic, and especially in the last game, I felt like nobody's listening to each other. Everyone is just spamming the comms non-stop, and nobody knows what we are actually doing. So I tried to calm them down, but it didn't really succeed. But anyways, it was a fun match. Fun series to play and watch as well, for sure.
Now that the series has concluded, are you still mad at Hussein that they drew Splyce versus Unicorns, or is this actually kind of a beautiful love story of some weird sort for you? Or like a beautiful story, yeah.
No, not really. I think it would have been better if we avoided each other, because then maybe we would both make it into the groups right now. So I would have loved to play some other team rather, but ended up like this.
Unfortunate. Anything you want to say to the Unicorns fans, Sheepy?
I mean, they were amazing, no? I think even for you it was really nostalgic.
Yeah.
And we didn't. Yeah, I mean, and the guy, you know, the unicorn. That was like the funniest. I don't know. We have amazing fans, and I mean, we all know we didn't make it into LEC because of reasons not for popularity, but otherwise. And it's just great to come back to Berlin after my 3 months stay. 3 years. It was that long. 3 months stay in Moscow and be so openly welcomed. So yeah, shout out to everybody. You've been amazing. I think it was also for you guys amazing because then the Splyce chants started and everyone just started shouting and you guys shouted and everyone died. And
I feel like this always happens whenever UoL fans start chanting unicorns. Some other fans start chanting the other team instantly. So yeah, yes. I remember quite a few games like that back then.
Amazing stuff from the Unicorns fans as well. Of course, hugely appreciated. Anything you would like to say to the Splyce fans? Of course, as the winner, you have the final word.
Oh, yeah. Well, we thank them very much as well for the support because I think the Splyce fans were really incredible this time as well. And you could hear the Splyce chants and a lot of encouraging words. And I think this was a really enjoyable series in this regard because both teams had a lot of support on the stage, and that's not something I usually experience.
So yeah. Okay. Thank you so much, Chachi. Well. And again, congratulations. Thank you so much for doing it as well, Sheepy. Again, best of luck in future competitions. And the hashtag is friendship for this very special interview. I think that's very fitting. Cute. Okay. So thank you guys so much for watching this series from Shotcaller, and make sure to follow these guys on Twitter, of course. See you guys then. Bye bye. We'd especially like to thank Krzysztof Bujnowicz, Erich Althaus, Lukas Legal, Lazy Raven, and Adam Novosviat for your continuous and very special support, and of course all the people whose names you see scrolling past you right now. We have a lot of amazing projects, and of course Worlds 2019 in Europe coming up, so thank you so much for supporting us and enabling us to do our work. Thank you.